obviously I'm Adam and I work with Empire Accelerator, and Anelia, thank you for joining me to talk about your journey so far with Amazon and working with Empire Accelerator. So you've been able to launch your first product at least so far, right?
Correct, yes.
When you launched and it started heading up, can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. Well, first of all, I need to just say that the system given by Peter and Eileen is quite specific as to how to get to the point where once you launch, you have the utmost chance to win a market share. So it is very precise. It is very detailed what we need to do so that once we're live, sales do go up and you are noticed, even though you're new. And I thought about it. What's the most important? Is it the improvements? Of course, they always say that improving the product in a way that makes sense for the customer is very important, but then the listing, but then the photography. So all of the all of the parts where they really stress on that need to be taken care of, there is a reason behind that. So I followed everything that I was guided to do. And once I launched, sales started coming in, even with one review and 3 reviews. I had 3 5-star reviews, then Amazon took them off. So that was the first crisis. So I thought, wow, now I'm going to stop selling. But then sales did not stop at all. They didn't even slow down. So I kept on selling without any reviews. And then there was the other crisis with the listing. So it's very exciting. It's very emotional, especially for a woman. I know women out there will know that we're quite, how do I say, we're much more emotional than it's just our nature. So it is super emotional to see them rise and to wake up, because I'm in another time zone. So I pretty much miss the peak sales time in the States while I sleep. So then I wake up to whatever sales I've gotten. It's been amazing. It's taken me quite a while to launch because of some personal things that happened. I had to pause the work on my product for quite a while. So it took about 2 years for me to launch my product.
But you finally crossed that line.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm really glad that it didn't fall through, and we got to where we are right now.
Awesome. Did you want to, are you able to disclose your first 30 days after launch, how much you guys achieved in sales?
Surely. Well, I launched on, my product was live to buy on the 8th of April, and I turned on PPC on the 16th. So far I have about a month and a week to date. So it is a little bit over a month. I've got 32K in sales, so almost 33K.
32,000 in sales in 5 weeks. That's amazing.
Yeah. maybe I don't have the comparison. I'm not really sure what most people do. I know that it's a higher price product, so it is 139 per unit, and then I've upped it to 149 per unit. So that helps, of course, not to have to generate that much volume. And it helps with advertising cost as well, because I have started with, for sure. So if it was, I've wondered, how do people that have lower cost products manage the advertising cost? I'm pretty sure that in the beginning it's more difficult than what it's been for me. But yeah, I appreciate your reaction. Really makes me feel good about the way we've started.
Well, I don't really have a lot of other questions. I just wanted to check and see how your journey's been. And I love the story that you talk about how the material by Peter and Eileen is very detailed and gives you the exact step-by-step, and what you need to do to get your listing ranked higher, both organically and through PPC. And that by following that system, you hit a really impressive number in your first month. And your resilience is is really inspirational to me, how you keep pushing forward and you keep working through each issue as they come up, and you keep selling your product. And I'm looking forward to seeing what products you add to your store and where you go from here. It's going to be exciting.
Thank you, Adam. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Me too. I am excited and scared and confused, but I feel that as a newbie, because I'm an absolute beginner in all of this, it's normal. And with every issue, it becomes a little bit less intense and a little bit easier to come back to center and just find a way forward. I think, okay, what can we do and how can we recover and what steps need to be taken? So it's a learning curve that I guess I'm still on. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
That's right. Well, you know, of course, you're in the community. So if you have any questions or need anything, just post in the community or reach out to one of us. We're here for you.
I will do. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Well, you have a great evening where you're at, I think, probably. And
yes,
we'll talk to you later and see you in the community.
Lovely meeting you in person, Adam. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.
You too. All right. Bye-bye.